you anywhere closer to me. Where you are, I will be. My heart in the deep.
What is going on, everybody? We are back with another video. You guys can see in the background and from the title and from the thumbnail probably that we have a new one for you guys. And you're probably thinking, wow, that is not a interesting vehicle. But if you let me explain, just give me 5 minutes to explain why this vehicle has so much value in it in my eyes. We have cooler cars. We have this right here, this nice Mercedes that's, I think, $130,000 brand new. We have a McLaren and a Lambo in the garage. But I want to inform you guys and teach you guys and maybe just help you a little bit better understand the car market and how to be a little smarter when buying your next vehicle, even if it's a common everyday consumer vehicle like this 2007 Nissan Frontier. But before I do that, let me just show you around it and then show you all of its features and then explain why I bought this and how much I plan to sell it for. Follow me. So it is a 2007 Nissan Frontier, full four-door, four-wheel drive with a towing package. Automatic, obviously. It's pretty loaded out. I think it's the LE version. It's got nice tires. We know the tires are in good shape. This is something that's very important to understand. Tires can be expensive, so leveraging them if they're bad or not mentioning them if they're good will really help you when finding the right car deal. Let me show you the inside. It is the keys on, cloth interior, automatic, power windows, power locks. Everything is pretty normal. It's got an aftermarket radio. If you guys look really closely, I will show you guys. It has 189,000 miles. You can see that right there. The mileage is very high on this vehicle, and I'll explain that in just a minute. But I'm gonna keep walking around and I'm gonna show you guys this. One thing to check out on this vehicle is there are very few dings for a truck. It's usually more acceptable to have more dings and scratches for a truck because they can be viewed as more of a utility vehicle and people can care a lot less about that, as opposed to something as flashy as the Mercedes behind me that I don't think you guys can see right now. But one way that I do that is I look down the body line and I get really close. You'll see there's a ding right here, and I believe that's the only ding on this entire truck, which this is definitely a door ding. It's not that big of a deal, but it's something to be aware of. It's something to be aware of, and you can leverage this and negotiate a little bit better and maybe save $300 for a ding that you may not even want to fix. So that's very important to understand. But if you keep walking around this truck, you'll see that's the Frontier. Oh, I was right, LE, four-wheel drive. So it's very loaded out. It's not leather, but other than that, it is extremely loaded out. Nice tires on it. The frame is in good shape. It's dirty, but it's not rusty. Luckily, we're in Arizona, so frames don't rust near as bad as opposed to some other states where it snows a lot and then salt is on the road and it gets on the frame. The back seat's in good shape. It looks very good. I made sure that if there were any stains, that I could get them out. And we really went from there, but the stains seem to be minimal on this truck. Everything on the door jambs looks good, looks clean, looks efficient. We Carfaxed it. It's had a couple of owners, but no major incidents that were documented. Could have had maybe one or two, but none that were documented, so that's okay as long as it runs, drives, and performs as it should. It's got the roof rack up top, and that's really just it. That is a 2007 LE four-wheel drive Frontier. Very, very nice vehicle, but I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I bought this car. So this one is more of a high volume car. What I mean by high volume is these are frequently bought and sold. One example of something that is not a high volume car is this car behind me. This car can't be afforded by every single person, including myself. I technically cannot justify buying this car. Now, if you think of it like that, if I can't technically justify it, then I'm sure there's many other people that can't justify it. Where some people obviously can, it will take this car much longer to resell as opposed to this. And on top of that, what that means is if you have a problem with this car, parts are going to be a lot cheaper, labor is going to be a lot cheaper as opposed to that car. So sticking with these lower priced high volume vehicles can help you get a better sell. Even if you don't get that good of a deal, you can almost always find a buyer long term if you post it on multiple sites. I don't want to just I don't want to just break even on it. I want to make a profit when I go to resell it. So I paid $5,500 for this truck, And you may see a couple of these extended cab Frontiers or these 4-door Frontiers that are 5,500 with around the same mileage, but they're not four-wheel drive. And if you guys know anything about trucks, a man or a truck lover wants four-wheel drive. That is icing on the cake. Yes, two-wheel drive is fine. Yes, they will sell to some, but to keep that audience as large as possible, having four-wheel drive is a huge benefit. And on top of that, having full 4 doors is a huge benefit. And then finally, the reputation. And these Nissan Frontiers have a great reputation. Some Nissans don't. That's a different story, but this one and this model typically has a super good reputation. So that's why I bought it. And I plan to sell it for around $7,500. I'm gonna list it probably for $85, and then they're gonna negotiate down maybe $1,000, and then we'll take around $75, hopefully, which would be about a $2,000 profit margin, which is very good in my eyes. To be able to own this, drive this, maybe take it off road, maybe enjoy it. You can put 5 friends in it as opposed to this where we 2. We kind of need that at the Tech Bud's house. We got about 8 or 9 good friends that are always here every single day, and we have a lot of 2-seaters. So I took the leap of faith and I picked this thing up, and I think it'll help all of us out. And if we need to, do something, we planted bushes, we can use that to save time, save labor, and we didn't have to pay someone to come out here and plant bushes ourselves, because now we can use it as a tool, which is a second reason on why this is not only just an object, but it's also a tool that can make you money. So understanding that it doesn't have to be perfect visually, since it's a truck, because of reasons like that, can help you so much in this car market game. And it's very important to understand that. I want to show you guys a couple of different prices on these Frontiers on Craigslist. I'm going to pop them up right here all over the screen, and you guys can see how much these are selling for. But it's hard to find one that's full 4-door and 4-wheel drive. But there are a couple, probably less price with extended cab, that you guys can see. But it's very important to understand that this is that high volume car, and that's what I was going for. And I just wanted to show you that and share that with you guys. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys understood. If you guys want to learn more about what we do, how we buy and resell these cars, and even sometimes these higher end cars, as long as we understand and know that they'll take longer to sell, click that first link down below. It's our Flipping Wheels program. We offer a 30-day challenge. If you don't make your money back in 30 days, you're unsatisfied, you think you didn't learn enough from me, Ricky, or Caleb, then we give you a full refund, no questions asked. We just want you to be happy. We want you to make sure that you at least do your part and search for your own deals and present them to us, and then I'd love to break them down for you. And that's that first link down below. We also have a private community group chat where we help each other every step of the way. And that's really just it. That's that Flipping Wheels program. Click it. I promise you guys it's worth it to learn this market. I know you'll have to buy a car within your next lifetime, and probably multiple. So I promise you guys it's worth it. It's something that you're gonna have to use eventually. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, click the third link in the description, and I would love to stay connected with you there and answer any questions that you guys may have for me. But as always, I'm gonna be getting off here. I'm gonna get this out of the driveway because I think the guys are coming back and they have much nicer cars, but in my eyes, that's where the money is. I love this. I love it so much. If I can make $1,500 or $2,000 off this and drive it for 3 months, I'd be super satisfied, super happy. But as long as we don't lose money, we'll be happy. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.